timeout, but you can advance the basketball.
Yeah.
I think that's something that.
Been a good look here.
I like it. Yeah, I'd like the league to look at that.
Grant up court. Chicago is pulled to within 4. Grant left alone. And why not? Jaren Grant, who got off to a great start, scoring 8 quick points, and now a 9-0 run for Chicago.
Yeah, he's 7 of 12. With 15 points now. I remember yesterday, he and Valentine were outscored 24-0 in the first half of that ball game against Cleveland. A little different night tonight for Grant.
Bulls with possession, a chance to tie here or take the lead on a 3. Nice look inside. Valentine to Felicio.
That's a smart basketball player right there. Valentine! Denzel, not Billy Ray. I love it.
And we just traded places on the lead.
We traded places on the lead. Very well done. Valentine still yet to score, but making an impact. 7 rebounds, a couple of assists, an unselfish look here to Felicio. And it's a Bull run as we're tied.
Coverage of NBA Summer League 2016 is brought to you by Suicide Squad, brought to you by Warner Brothers Pictures. Released on August 5th worldwide. We need them bad.
$11-0 run for the Chicago Bulls. Have tied the game now at 47. Mark Jones courtside along with John Barry and Cassidy Hubbard. Championship game here of the Samsung NBA Summer League 2016. And we're going to crown a new champ here this evening. San Antonio won it last year. Jonathan Simmons was the championship game MVP, and Kyle Anderson was the MVP of the entire league. 5 on the shot clock. Grant smothered. They won't get it off. They barely do. And a shot clock violation on the Bulls. Good defense by Minnesota.
That it was, and get used to saying that when you watch the Minnesota Timberwolves play with Tom Thibodeau in the fold now. That was a excellent rotations, good ball pressure, forces the 24-second shot clock.
Ryan Saunders.
There he is, Tibbs.
Tibbs taking mental pictures.
The movie critic from his year off. We had him on yesterday. It was funny. He said, saw more movies this year than I've seen my whole life.
King of the matinee, I think he crowned himself, right?
First year out of coaching. Steal
3-1 for the Bulls. Portis
nice
had
play
knocked
by
away
Clark.
by his former Arkansas teammate, Cody Clark.
How about that?
Mike Anderson's guys play a little D down there, folks. Remember.
Wow. Well, this is a great hustle play. All basketball. Very well done there by Clark. A lot of fast breaks here that have gone awry in this ball game.
Back out to Grant off the screen. Nice sideline out of bounds, but Grant a little bit flat on the jumper. Valentine from deep. Remember, he hit that key three-pointer in that semifinal win yesterday against Cleveland off glass.
Yes, unintentionally.
Jones from deep. As they trade missed three-pointers. Remember the headlines for the Chicago Bulls this year. Dwayne Wade is going back to Chicago, where he's from. He's from Robbins, Illinois, just outside the city limits. Teaming up with Rondo, a brand new look for the Bulls. Minus Pau Gasol, minus Joakim Noah, and minus Derrick Rose. Suggs with the floater, and rebounded by the Bulls. Minnesota hasn't scored in almost 4 minutes now.
And think about Derrick Rose in a New York Knicks uniform, wearing number 25, as you said.
You like the deal? Do you like the trade for New York?
Yeah, no, I think it's
for
great.
New York.
Yeah, absolutely. Portis with another 3-ball. He's comfortable out there. I like it. Well, you got Courtney Lee there at the 2. Joakim Noah. Carmelo. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a team that they feel they're going to be in the playoffs.
You agree?
I do think they're going to make it, yes.
Bobby Portis has designs on more minutes in the rotation for the Chicago Bulls. Meanwhile, with this kind of shooting, it just might happen.
Yeah, pick and pop. You see it so often, and you shoot the ball in rhythm, steps into it. 14-0 run now for the Chicago Bulls. What was a 22-0 run, I believe, in the first half from Minnesota.
18 tonight for Portis. Maybe he's got a leg up now on that MVP honor. Former SEC Player of the Year at Arkansas. Jones with a nice hesitation and the layup. If you're just joining us, the Minnesota Timberwolves Summer League edition started off preliminary play 0-3. They are the last seed, the 24th seed in the tournament format, and Bobby Portis with another 3-ball. Chicago, meanwhile, coming in tonight undefeated. They're 6-0. Jones missing with the left hand, and the Bulls have a 5-on-4. Jones slow getting back. What a dime. Extra pass. Portis. And now Minnesota on the run. Jones couldn't get his bearings and missed the reverse. Valentine with the extra pass, and a great decision by Denzel Valentine.
Yeah, you can see him setting that up. I love the unselfish play. On the previous play, Felicio, unselfish to hit Portis in the corner, but he had a layup. Take the automatic 2.
Portis with 11 points in this third quarter. There's the short corner 3 off the mark by Kevin Punter, who's in the ball game. Jaren Grant working behind that Cristiano Felicio screen. Oh, he dropped Suggs. Couldn't cash, though. Boy, the crowd was just waiting for that one to drop. Clark gonna try the 3, and he nails it. What was a 19-2 run, the hemorrhaging temporarily stopped. Great ball game here, competitive. Dinwiddie seemed to lose the handle going up.
Yeah, he did. I think Jones got a piece of that.
A lot of eyeballs on this game. When you think about not only general managers from NBA teams, but overseas. Famous with the layup. Famous, speaking of overseas, here's a guy that has played in Slovenia, Slovakia, the Philippines, Dominican Republic, Lebanon, China. Can I keep going, JB?
Wow. And a bunch of D-League, D-Leagues,
yeah,
right?
and Venezuela.
Well, he's famous all over the place. Worldwide famous.
Jones with a scoop.
Jones has gone down on the ground 4 or 5 times the last time to the rim. We got great action here, though. Bulls by 1 late in the third. Bobby Portis making his presence felt here in the third, knocking down the 3-ball. He's got a couple of those in the third, 3 of 6 from downtown. Throwing 9 boards, 23 points on 20 field goal attempts. 31% from the 3-point line last year, and in 62 games played for the Bulls. And that's why he's here, working on his game, worked on his body, and playing with a lot of confidence here in Vegas.
You know, speaking with Pete Myers, the head coach of their summer league team, he says that Bobby Portis has, quote, an elite motor, not just a good or great motor, but an elite motor. And if you've watched Portis going back to his days playing for Mike Anderson in Arkansas, plays both ends of the court extremely well, not just offense but defense, and the look in his eyes says it all. What a screen set by Davies, meanwhile.
And no Minnesota defender there to let Silas know that he was about to get cracked.
That's where not talking can cost you. Dinwiddie with a nice layup off glass.
But Chicago, though, Portis, Felicio, Grant. 3 veteran players, 50 of the 57 points scored for the Chicago Bulls.
Interesting how that works, right?
Well, you would think. I mean, this is a team, when you look at rosters, guys that have been in rotations and been in the NBA, certainly should have an advantage.
Jones just inside the 3-point line. Tyus Jones, the MVP of the Samsung NBA Summer League, coming into the game.
Tough kid, isn't he?
Yep. Minnesota retaking the lead. Just temporarily. Raymond Morgan out of Michigan State, another Sparty on the court. Are we allowed to have that many at once?
Well, when you have as good a coach as Tom Izzo, you're going to put guys in the league. They're all over the place.
Going to run it down here. Little 1-4 now. A high ball screen from Adrian Payne. Another Spartan. Got a hot third quarter. Got to go quick with it. Got rid of it in time, but left it short. 30 minutes in the books. After over 66 games, 10 minutes to go to determine a champ here in the Samsung NBA Summer League. Pete Myers, head coach of the Summer League team for the Bulls, 10 minutes away from an undefeated run. Here's what he had to say inside the huddle.
We cannot become deflated because we miss layups. Our retreat defense is the most important thing right now. We have to run back. We have to give our guards some support as they drive the ball at us. I need you. I need you, all right? Let's go.
Pete Myers pretty passionate there inside the Bulls huddle, underway here in the fourth quarter. Chicago comes in at 5-0. They haven't lost a game in the entire Summer League. 24 teams began, 14 of them playoff teams. And we're down to the final two. Payne missed everything. It'll be Chicago basketball.
Well, Payne, after having that quick 13 in the second quarter, been awfully quiet.
Timberwolves, the lowest seed to ever reach a championship game. Valentine inside the lane, finally gets the lid off the basket. He has been Mr. Primetime for the Bulls here in Las Vegas.
He has had slow starts basically every single night and then become a factor in the fourth.
Payne got blocked and undaunted took it right back to the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line.
I like how they do the seedings. So that's preliminary play. Why Minnesota is the 24 seed? They do points, right?